Hello guys, it's TZK, and can you believe it's already been a year since Kingdom Floor 3 came out? I know quite a few people have either chosen to forget about this game or they're still playing. Let's not kid ourselves, the launch of this game was not great at all. It was very rough. I have already made an analysis video covering all the pre-launch stuff. If you want to see that, you can. I'll leave it below, but this video I want to cover all the stuff that's came out after launch up to now. But now that we are here a year later, has anything actually improved? Has this game gotten any better? So let's start off with Rearmament, which was the very first major update 3 months after the game came out on 23rd of October 2025. We got 3 new guns in this update: the Strength Dual Defender, which also has a quad barrel mod. This is actually a really good boss weapon, and it's still a gun which I use to this day. The M14 with full auto mod. This is one of my favourite weapons from Kingdom Floor 2, so I'm glad it returned. And you got the MKR 350, which is a variant of an AK. You don't normally see AKs very often in Kingdom Floor, so I'm glad this is returned. And alongside these new guns, we also got character and perk decoupling. You can play as whoever you like on any perk. This should have been a thing before the game launched and not 3 months after, as people were literally wanting perks to be decoupled from specialists like a good year before the game came out. I felt like they should have delayed the game even further to get enough time to decouple the perks before releasing the game, not do it after, but I suppose better late than never. But yeah, my overall rating, I'd give a 6.5 out of 10. The new weapons are actually really good, but the perk decoupling brings the score down because again it should have been a thing since launch. Season 2 came out later on December 4th, 2025. We got a new map, Prison. A power outage at an abandoned Costa Rican Horzine cryo prison awakens a small army of hibernating Zeds. The roused bioweapons now endanger the nearby jungle and its wildlife. This map looks really good. It's one of my favourite ones. I just love the jungle atmosphere in like the abandoned prison. However, we only got one new gun, which was the KV Recluse. It did come with attachments such as a ginger snap muzzle brake and sonar sight, UV light, but only one gun for an update. Wasn't really too great. We also got a new returning character, DJ Scully, who we rescue from the prison in the story mission. There is even a board of upcoming characters in that prison, basically teasing like Anna and other characters from Kingdom Floor 2. And overall it was an okay update. It could have had more weapons rather than just one. But the prison map again looked really good, and I do like Scully has been brought back along with his original voice actor. Not a Mr. Foster situation where he's been cloned, which is good. So my overall rating for this update would be 7.5 out of 10. The first major update for 2026 was Season 3. With the new Antarctic base. In Western Antarctica, the discovery of Maya in an ice core sample causes a research team and their labourers to succumb to madness and mutual slaughter. This was the map that was based on The Thing. It's also got some really nice weather effects. You can see like snowstorms in the map, it's pretty cool. Masterson even returns, voiced by Alan Wilson. He was also in the other 2 games. It says he is the grandson of Bill Masterson in the description. We actually got some new weapons, more than one this time. The Teko Kagis, which had 3 elemental blades, ice, fire and bone. I remember when these weapons first came out, Ninja ended up becoming a better Firebug than Firebug, just how messed up the perks were. We also had the Trench Gun return, which is a traditional Dragon's Breath shotgun. Also had Slam Fire, so you could shoot it rapidly. It even had a bayonet attachment. We even had partial secondary dual wielding with Commando and NG's sidearms. With Commando pistols, you can shoot it in burst or you can shoot it in single fire, and Engineer's sidearms, the crates, were full auto. But those were the only 2 pistols we had so far anyway. And then we actually got an introduction to our new first major boss, the Alpha Scavenger. Spits acid at the player, heals from smaller dead scavengers. He has 2 phases. The first one is more armoured, but second phase he opens up more weak spots. I did find this boss a little bit janky when I first played him. Like, he didn't really know what he was doing, like whether he wanted to follow the player or not. He just got like stuck in areas a lot. I still have issues with him to this day. But overall rating, I'd actually give it a 9 out of 10. I actually quite enjoyed this update. It had a ton of content. I wouldn't really give it a 10 out of 10 due to the Hell on Earth multiplayer version being a little bit janky on performance. But apart from that, I like the rest of it. And then after Season 3, we got a few mini updates, the text chat update releasing May 14th, and this literally added nothing but text chat. I mean, it's a basic feature that should have been there since launch. The other two had this on launch. We're yet to see any other basic stuff return, like a basic server browser. I mean, I suppose it's better late than never, as some people may say, but why this is a single update, it doesn't really add much. I hardly even see people use it or even use it myself. Most people either forgot it was added or used to not having text chat, they forgot it was there. Either I give it a 2 out of 10. It is useful in multiplayer, but it should have been way sooner. And our final mini update we had, actually just about a month ago, was Onslaught, released June 15th. It is nothing but one single map. It is smaller than the other maps. It's more like a holdout style map where you try and hold your ground. It is completely filled with traps, like laser traps, fans and turrets. Gives you all the equipment you need to survive. Just like the other maps on multiplayer Hell on Earth, it can get quite janky with performance. But one thing I do like about this map is you actually get an achievement for unlocking a secret area. This map does have a secret to it. It doesn't reward you with much except for more armor and ammo bags around, but it's still a pretty fun secret. It requires you to shoot like these electrical panels like hidden in the map. I think it's really good for keeping players engaged. And overall, I give it a 5 out of 10, to be honest. It is only one map, so I can't really give it anything higher. But it was still fun for the time I played it. But yeah, as of recording this video, we are yet to see Season 4 come out, which includes Gunslinger with its own skill tree. Gunslinger also comes with its weapons, a couple of new ones and some old ones. Gunslinger's sidearm is called Der Konig. It's pretty much just a single pistol. It's tier 1 to dual 2058 Lawbringers, which are cowboy revolvers. Tier 2 is dual Night Adders, which is pretty much full auto pistols like the Glock 18 from Kinflaw 2. We actually get some classic Desert Eagle and AF-2011s return from Kinflaw 2, although this time it's called the AF-2081s, and it's also got a shock taser mod. Gunslinger's new gadget is called Fatal Focus, which locks onto Zed's weak spots for extra damage, and its own grenade is called Gravity Grenade, which does what it says on the tin, sucks Zeds into a giant group and explodes, pretty much working like a black hole. Alongside that, we also got a new rig map, which reminds me of Still Wake the Deep, and the rig has actually been overtaken by this Maya growing around it. We also got a new Moorcroft boss, which plays similar to Patriarch Enhanced from the gameplay, and we've even got an idea of what's to come next after Season 4. They recently released a roadmap, which I've already done a video on, which I'll link below. So they've released a list of stuff in development, such as Endless Mode, which was supposed to be in Season 4, but it's been pushed back. Mod Tools, which was meant to be near the end of the year, but we don't know for sure anymore. Prestige and server files for hosting servers, and even a Berserker perk, which has been confirmed. I mean, they did tease it a couple times in the past, but now that's an official thing. And in between Season 4 and Halloween, there will be a mid-season patch, which I'm guessing is like a giant overhaul of perks, enemies, or weapons. And in the winter rearmament, we also got a hint of a new map called Underpass, although there is no pictures yet of it. I'm guessing it's a city map. We even got Single Wheel Gunslinger, which will be coming in Halloween, along with seasonal themed Zeds and some new weapons and mods in the future. But yeah, overall it seems like the game is heading in the right direction this time. The roadmap does promise a ton of new and returning content, which hopefully we don't have to wait too long for. I feel like this first year of content updates has just been trying to fix stuff, trying to fix their mistakes, but hopefully these next few updates can offer something fresh. I did hear some people in my comments say they are interested in checking out Season 4, and it could actually bring back both a lot of old and new players, as I know player base for Killing Floor 3 is currently like in the triple digits, whereas Killing Floor 2 has literally like tripled that amount. So hopefully it does bring back some old players and also some new. I know quite a few people left the game quite early due to like the launch and how bad that was. But yeah, it's crazy to think if we actually got Season 4, the Gunslinger update, as our first update after launch, the game would have been received a lot better. Like I was saying earlier, Rearmament could have just been more dev time if they delayed the game even further rather than delaying it 4 months. But hopefully we can put all that behind us and look towards the future, which I think this game has potential for a future. Tripwire just has to keep up the momentum and hopefully something will change. But yes, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe for the latest Killing Floor stuff, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.